Hey, see here, and recently a friend of mine showed me this collection of trans and queer games by game design students in the winter of 2025. And these look so interesting. So I thought it would be a nice idea to go through a few of these in a video. And yeah, I already chose a few, but look at these. These are really nice. And yeah, let's start with the first one. So the first one is Narpol City, which is a zine. It's rather than an actual game. Most of these are playable on the browser, so I'll leave the link of the collection in the description so that you can go and play through these yourself. But let's run this zine. So this is a 9 pocket card binder. From the thing as well, it looks. Oh, okay, they're actually. Oh, this is like Pokemon cards. This is so cute. There is Narple. Okay, let me. Oh, let me put it in full screen. Can I? Yes, I can zoom in. Cute. There's Narple. This thing, while it looks and acts feral, is entirely domesticated. Some say it has the capacity to speak, it just doesn't wish to. Aw, dog-like Narple. Cutie. And this is Pewter. This is an otherworldly Narple. Pewter has many forms, all of which emerge in response to can I zoom in to that? In response to emotion, I think, emotional stimuli. The pictured form is a response of battlement as a result of so I'm playing this on a laptop and I really struggle to see things because the screen is pretty small, and yeah, a result of seeing something confusing or shocking. I also can't read apparently, so but yeah. Orange juice. Cutie juice Napo. Get juiced. Orange juicy takes 10 damage. Wait, takes 10 damage to do 5 damage? This is awful. Orange juice is terrified of battle for good reason. It stands no chance in battle except against another orange juice. Oh, another orange juice takes 10 damage, not itself. Let's just go through these because not only I have to go through another 8 pages, I think it is. It says 9 pocket card binder. So yeah. Okay, let's go through these because I have a few things to read and also other games to play and other zines to see. Dragoni, cute, adorable, prehistoric Narple. I mean, if I if I were able to read this, I would, but I can't. So Nipple is a cat-like Narple. Slacking. This is. Isn't there a Pokemon called Slacking, but with a K instead of CH? Thieving Narple. Pewter! Oh my god! Oh my god! Outerworldly Narple! Activate Iglorp! This is me! I love him! Oh my god, Pewter has many forms. Okay, this is the same thing as the other one, but this is so cute! I love it! So, okay, so the types that there can be apparently is outerworldly, juice, cat-like. This cat-like, I guess, and dog-like, and thieving, and prehistoric. Okay, yeah, and there are the other energies. I think that's all of them. Okay, these are empty, but I do like the back of these cards. P Narple. Okay, these are not handwritten, so they are easier to read. I read copyright there, and it says copy white. There's no R, but This thing, this was done in 2005. All right, interesting. So, oh wait, these are the same ones. Just don't tell me. Oh my god, was this the same ones but done 20 years ago? Cause there's Oin Juicy get pulped. Oin Juicy takes 20 damage. Okay, I mean it got balanced a bit. Per does 100 damage. Whoa, that's way too much for just one energy. Okay, interesting. Wait. My little guy. Look at him. I mean, I can't help it. He's always gonna be my favorite. I already love him. Neptune is an Apple trainer. I'm wondering if one of these is the creator and Jupiter. Let's see. Your active Narple is now at the flank. Move your active Narple back into your hand and switch another Narple in. Flip a coin. If heads, combine the active Narple with another Narple in hand. Combine? The newly created Narple has the moves of both Narples, and the HP is the sum of the two Narples' health. That is fantastic. Hatching? Must be attached to a Sludging card currently in play. Increases Sludging's health by 50 and deals 10 additional damage whenever Sludging attacks. That's fantastic. And these are the early prototypes of the energies, apparently. Or... okay, no, just a second. No, they're not the early prototype. This is the earliest prototype. Okay, 2001, and then this 2005. Okay, because I was saying, if this is the earliest prototype, this actually looks a bit more, you know, that it has a bit more of a UI kind of thing, you know, a bit more. But no, this is the second part. And let's see, Baby Pewter. Baby Pewter? Oh my god, what do you mean, ew? It's the cutest thing ever. Born yesterday and hasn't even opened its size yet. On 0 grams of protein and very cute. Exactly. Why do you keep saying you? It's so cute. What the hell? Send it back where it came from, or God help me. I'm actually nauseous. What do you mean? It's so freaking cute. Not really sure what this one does. I guess it's cute. If you have on your team, I guess you could say you have +1 happiness. I definitely have +1 happiness right now. Or just make up a new stat. Why not? 5 grams of protein and ugly. No, it's adorable. Probably come off of like a tree or something. I'm not really sure where it came from. It just kind of showed up one day. It just kind of sits there and looks at you with its big old eyes. It's kind of freaking me out a bit here. You've been looking at me the entire time I've been writing this card. Incredible. Okay, and this is 2010, and you can see it's so much like the style is, you know, it's evolved a lot more. I love it. I love it. Look at Dragoni. Oh, nipple and narple. Oh, napping narples. Jupiter, Jupiter and Neptune come and get you. Your opponent gets very scared and cannot draw a card on their turn. What? These two used to be trainers and now they're narples? The Narples City Company will do anything nowadays. The one calling the shots is Neptune, while Jupiter is the more chariot? What does that say? Isma? I can't read that. When they get you, they tackle you to the ground and start punching in a 2v1. Not fair. Oh, okay. And that's all. That was adorable. So this is an actual game made by Femhex, they them, and Jupiter, they them. Both of us contributed equally. I'm assuming that Femhex is Neptune, since it's the other character, in the other trainer in the zine. But yeah, they have a physical booster packs, and they're purchasable. So this is an actual TCG, not meant to be played, but it is really cute. So I would buy it. And next is Ellen Marley and the Ghost Ship. Ellen is a character in the Monkey Island franchise that I really love. I do want to play Monkey Island on the channel at some point, but for now, let's play this game. Let's check the content warnings, just in case. Kidnapping, forced marriage, cartoonish depictions of violence, depictions of a panic attack, brief self-harm for solving a puzzle, I swear. Okay, let's go ahead and play. A new save has just been created. A note on character design. Here are some examples of Elaine's original character design taken from Scam source code and The Secret of Monkey Island 1, which is taken from the Video Game History Foundation and Ellen Marley's wiki, and are being used by the author for critique. Alright, this is the one I remember. This design is relatively consistent throughout the first two games, with an exception of a close-up drawing that never made it to the final game, based on LucasArts artist Avril Harrison. I remember this. What do you mean? It never... Are we sure? I think this is in the remastered version, maybe, because I remember this. So in essence, Elaine's original design has black hair, a purple bandana sometimes, blue or black clothes, and dark skin. There was one iteration of her with red hair, pale skin, and green eyes, based on a real-life person that did not make it to the final game, as creator Ron Gilbert felt that the art style didn't fit the rest of the game. Okay, an important note is that the first two games, The Secret of Monkey Island and Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge, were published by LucasArts under a main development team, Ron Gilbert, Tim Schafer, and Dave Grossman. Ron Gilbert was the director and is credited with much of the story, narrative, and original character designs. Then Disaster. Ooh, corporate waffling. Actually, I'm only half telling the truth. Basically, Ron Gilbert leaves LucasArts for reasons unclear. The general consensus seems to be that he was facing issues receiving proper credit for his games. You'll notice that his name is only on the Monkey Island 2 poster and not the first. There seems to be some sort of muddy IP issue as well. Either way, Gilbert leaves the company, which leaves the technical IP of Monkey Island and the Scam engine in the hands of corporate and a new team. I think it came back though, because the last one that they released a couple of years ago, I think, like 2024 or 23, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure Ron Gilbert worked on that one. Yep. The new team consists of Jonathan Ackley, Bill Tiller, and Larry Hearn, and they fundamentally changed the storyline and character designs of the Monkey Island franchise, most importantly, Elaine's. I mean, I did really like the third one, to be honest. Goodbye to Elaine's dark hair and purple bandana. She is now a redhead with green eyes and a weird facial expression. I mean, the purple bandana, like, come on. She can change bandanas and she can dye her hair, but the main thing is that she's no longer of a darker skin tone, and she now has green eyes. That is obviously the main issue, I guess. It's kind of unfortunate. I really feel like we were robbed. I understand that this design is based on the original painting of Avril Harrison from way back when, but that wasn't what Elaine's final design was. I mean, I kind of liked the painting. They also make her much more of a helpless love interest. That is true. The plot of The Curse of Monkey Island is literally that she's turned into a gold statue and stolen by pirates. The game ends with them getting married. Yeah, I mean, I loved the third Monkey Island, but it is unfortunate that Elaine is just a damsel in distress in that one. For the purpose of this game, this is Ellen. Yeah, I'm sticking with the original guns. I suppose it doesn't matter that much, considering you won't see her face during the game ever, but I think it's important. Governor Elaine Marley before she got sniped by Lucas Hartz. Okay. Sure. The game has been saved. Good call. Alright. Hour 1. You wake up. There is a sort of smell. There is a foul, rank smell. There is a smell like barnacles, rust, seawater, and rotting in the air. Outside is the faint sound of seagulls, waves hitting wood, and the distant rhythmic thudding of feet touching the floor. Open your eyes. You are inside a small room about the size of a broom closet. You're clearly on a ship of some sort. The walls and floor have a strange translucent blue tint to them, and when you wave your hand in front of your eyes, something shimmers. The room is cold, you have goosebumps along your arms and legs, and your breath fogs faintly in front of you. The air is salty. You're lying on a hard cot made out of 4 wooden planks. A thin blanket rests on your torso. There is a cell door to your right with 3 metal bars covering a small window. To your left is your satchel resting open on the floor. A window opens to the far left. Well done, Elaine, you mutter to yourself. Truly excellent looking around skills. Okay, check yourself for injuries, sure. You run your hands over your legs, arms, and torso, checking meticulously for any burns, cuts, scrapes, bruises, or other bodily injuries you somehow accumulated during your journey. You find 2 small reddened circles around you. Oh, do I get to decide? A large lump on the back of your head, a small burn alongside the side of your left arm. Let's go with that. You're not actually too sure what that's from. It looks heat-induced. Do I have all of these? I don't get it. 2 small reddened circles around your yeah. They don't hurt too terribly, but they itch and they remind you of the thread of chains around your arms. Wait, what do you mean? A large lump on the back of your head. That's from when they knocked you out with a large metal pipe. Youch. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So I got kidnapped. I don't think. Were we told that? Like, it was in the content warnings that kidnapping is a thing, but were we told that? There is predictably not much in it. They must have emptied it when bringing you on board. Left over is a piece of salted caramel chocolate, a rubber band, and a picture of a golden retriever puppy with a pickle-shaped hat on. Aw, you sling the satchel over your shoulder. How did you even get here? There we go. It was a dark and stormy night. Go ahead. It was just after Guybrush's last trial, the trial of thievery. You'd been keeping an eye on him from the mansion. He was quite stupid, even for a pirate, and you were worried that he'd run afoul of the sheriff or some of the rowdier actual pirates in town. Oh, I get to choose, okay. Let's say swordplay. That's my favorite one. You were reading in the library. You were trying to train your yak to do a backflip. I love that one. You were cooking crab kalaloo. You were practicing handstands. You were babysitting Carla's golden retriever. You were reading in the library. Let's do train your yak to do a backflip. A distracting activity is the point. You weren't paying attention. There wasn't much warning, was the thing. Ghosts have a habit of being non-corporeal and incredibly freakily silent. You blinked, and he was there in front of you. That's LeChuck's hat, an ugly feather hat. LeChuck's gruesome face, translucent, hollow-eyed, with strips of yellowing teeth showing through in a self-satisfied grin. A ghostly torso complete with visible ghostly ribs, a ghostly stomach, a ghostly pancreas, and a ghostly intestine. pockets full of evil. Why specifically the pockets? School your face because you don't get scared by ghosts, damn it. Hello, LeChuck, you said. Your fists ached for some ghost face. Sadly, ghost face is non-solid. Governor Len Marley. I don't remember his voice, but sure, he rasped. His voice sounded like it was coming from the other end of a very long tunnel, or like he needed to blow his nose. I've come to ask you to be my wife for the rest of this ghoulish eternity and then some afterwards. I actually don't know what happens after ghosts die, but I want you to be mine then too. You're dead, you said. I mean, he's already dead, so... Dude, you smell like an actual graveyard. No. I have a girlfriend. Absolutely, that one. And I bet you can guess how that went. Kidnapped, taken from your home by ghost pirates and forced onto a ghost ship to be a ghost's wife. Never mind that you have people to look after, and an island to run, and a legacy to uphold, and a dog to take care of, and friends and a life. You grit your teeth and steady yourself. Chin up, Elaine. Your grandpa Oh? Chin up, Elaine. Your grandpa tells you in a steady voice in the back of your mind. Okay. Oh, I get to choose. Okay. I don't think this does anything, choosing these things. At least it's not a three-headed monkey or more wannabe pirates. Don't worry, you'll get out of this. Sure, let's go with the three-headed monkeys. Look out the cell door. You walk slowly to the door, peering out of the cell window. You see 3 metal bars, a dark hallway, lined with wiggly dark wooden planks, a faint outline of a row of tools hanging from the wall, and a person slammed against the door. A ghost guard, picking his ghost teeth with his ghost finger, with his ghost toothpick. Okay. Hello? You call. Okay, end of hour 1. So I was speeding through it because we do have other things to get through. So that sounds really interesting, and I would love to play more of it. Especially if you know the game, you know, if you know Monkey Island, this is like, what was Elaine up to while Guybrush was trying to save her? But let's get to the next one. This is Constellation. This is another zine rather than a game, but it looked really cute. So let's go ahead. Is there a way to make this full page, full screen? I don't know. I don't think so. So we'll keep it like this for now. This is cute already. You will always start at the brightest star. Here you will go left to follow the curvature of the moon. To draw diagonals, you will go up or down first, then left or right. You will draw the moon's indent with 2 diagonal lines. Okay. You will draw the base of the pencil first, grasping it and steadying your hand. Then you will draw the point, taking care to remember what you've been taught. Follow the tail of the dipper, then go around clockwise to draw its base. A young dipper with its tail broken, dented from it being stepped on, and yet the constellation continues to glow bright. And that's all. But this is a zine to go alongside my Bitsy game Constellations, which I didn't realize that it was that they were connected. I just thought it was kind of a coincidence that they were similar, but here we are. This is Constellations. What do you see when you look up at the sky? It doesn't let me. Oh no. So we start at the brightest star, which is the one with the exclamation mark, and we go. It keeps freezing. So this is the one, right? And it froze again. It's not working. It does say to draw diagonals you will go up or down first, then left or right. So I do need to go up or down first, but it doesn't. Okay. Then this should be it, right? A moon! A moon made up of stars. I forgot we were as unoriginal as we are now. Did we ever get to do anything with our art? Oh, and now this is the pencil, which I, well, we didn't go to an animation school or anything like that. We were never really into animation anyways, but a handful of people like our art. Do we still have the same friends? What was this again? Okay, I was able to do the pencil on by myself, but oh, the dipper. Okay, this is. Oh, it froze again. Oh, it didn't. Okay. You lost a lot of them in a variety of ways. It was bound to happen, but knowing that won't help ease the pain. I'm sorry. Did we do something wrong? No, maybe it could have been delayed, but I think it was inevitable. Sometimes when I look in the mirror, I see no trace of you. Other days, you're all I can see. Oh, and that's all there is. Okay, well that was really cute. Very short, but it was really cute. Okay, now another. This seems similar, so I wonder if it's by the same person that did the last one. But to find a home. The universe is so big. Yet here I am, all alone. I am but a little creature, looking for a home. Do I go in there? Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay, this is less cute. For so many years, I felt isolated in my void. I know nothing is forever, but still I crave a home. Floating in space, an orbit catches my own. Where am I going? What is this feeling? Here I'm pulled by gravity over to something, someone. For the first time in a long time, I have a feeling I won't be alone. Oh, oh, hi, it's nice to meet you. The universe is so big, yet here I am, so very lucky. Oh, it's a heart! Cause though nothing is forever, I had the privilege of finding a home in you. Thanks for being friends with me, even though it's over now. What do you mean it's over now? Don't forget I love you. And to find a home. Okay, and we're back to the beginning. Okay, again, a very short one, but also very cute. It was very, these were, blah, blah, blah. It was really sweet. Alright, let's go to the next one. This is draw a creature, and you can randomize it. A Gundam Transcendent, a little guy alien. Yes, yes, please. Give me, give me, give me. Oh wait, do I need to? No, undo cowards. You draw it, you keep it. Oh, okay. A small toy for making a picture of a creature and assigning some arbitrary values to it. Oh, okay. Well, okay, okay. It's hard to draw with a mouse, but it just looks dirty. I thought it was gonna be cute, but no, it just looks dirty. Whoops. All right. Okay, I'm done drawing my creature now. And now you must rate them. Protein and ugly. Wait, is this done by the same person that did Narple? I think so. Pluto and Tunip. Jupiter and Neptune. Yes. Yes, it is done. But because 0 gram of protein and ugly and 5 gram of protein and very cute tipped me off about that. Alright. 0 gram of protein and ugly or 5 grams. I mean, he's kind of ugly. It's not that ugly. I mean, he's a little guy. I love him. And every alien little guy is very cute in my eyes, but he's a little guy. So he's towards the 0 gram of protein and ugly, unfortunately, like objectively, because for me he's very cute and 5 grams of protein apparently. Now he's the Baba or Kiki. Baba, right? This is Baba or Boba. I don't remember. Baba. I think it's whichever one. This is Kiki though, and he's not completely Boba. I think it's Baba, but he's not Kiki, so he's towards the end. This end, a very freaking strange, a very sweet and kind. Aw, definitely freaking strange, but also kind of kind and sweet. So let's put it here. Is a little, yeah. Is affected by Squeaky Toy. Is affected by Catnip. Oh wait, is this to create a Narple? To see if it is a dog Narple or a cat Narple? I think he would be right in the middle. He would be affected by both of a Squeaky Toy and a Catnip. Okay, so now I am done now. Name them. Okay, awesome. I named them now. Now what? 2 grams of protein and meh. Devilish, but not in an evil way. Like there are maybe some pranks sometimes. Exactly what I meant. Boba. It was Boba. Very Boba, except for the very rare Kiki sliver. Exactly. A tad freaky and strange, but you could totally share cheesecake with it, maybe. I love cheesecakes. When you brought some home catnip for your dear kitties, you saw their pupils dilate a little. They denied it though. Alright, save creature. I love mem. Adorable. I love this. Okay. Now, oh, this is probably by the same person again. This looks like the same kind of vibe as the other ones. Mutable. Let's see. Oh, this looks scary. Remember, a tender moment or your greatest success. I'm gonna go with a tender moment. You remember a cherished moment. Remember. What's happening? A time you hurt someone or a time you were alone. Oh, these are both bad. I don't want to remember either of them. I guess I'll go with you remember a time you were alone. Okay. Forget a happy memory or your greatest failure. Of course I'm gonna forget my greatest failure. You forget your greatest failure. I want to keep my happy memories. Become. I mean, there's a chance that if I forget my greatest failure, I'll do it again because I don't remember mistaking, whereas you will learn from your mistakes. But I also don't want to forget a happy memory. If I have to choose, I will choose to forget my greatest failure. You become someone, you live life to its fullest, not bound by the whims of fate nor anyone. Embark and explore the world on your own terms. +2 agility. Mutable. Alright. So I could remember. Let's see, let's go through it quickly. I mean, it is really short, so you remember your greatest success. Uh-huh. Oh, what was this? I think this was a time you hurt someone, yes. Let's see what doing the exact opposite will do. Forget. Let's see how miserable I will be. You forget a happy memory. Oh, no. That's sad. Become. You become someone. You are ambitious and flow as one with the currents of time. Embrace that which lies in front of you and go forth. +1 agility, +1 strength. Okay, okay. Interesting. I don't think it is the same person that made the other two, but it's a similar style. I wonder if it's the same engine. It probably is. But, I mean, it was interesting. Very short, but really interesting. Now this one, Never Stop Typing, looks pretty cool. So it's in Godot. I mean, most of the best things that I've seen lately have been in Godot. Godot seems to be really good. Let's lower the volume. Welcome to Company Ltd. We're thrilled you've decided to join our team. To begin onboarding, please log into our online portal. Log in. Your task at the company is to farm words for us. You will see a timer in the top left of your screen. You must type a unique word before the timer expires or risks termination. Smile, you're on camera. I am. Begin farming. Accumulated performance. Company long term division. Word farm up. I am just writing what I can read. What do you think will do? No. Coop. Can't thought have at the moment. Supercalifragi. Fuck! I didn't have enough time to do the whole thing. Termination notice. Regret to inform you that due to the subpar recent performance, we have made a difficult decision to let you go. We wish you luck in your future ventures. Pack up. Okay, let's try again. Company long-term division word. I know that LTD doesn't stand for that, but I don't really know what it stands for. So accumulated. Oh, okay. Accumulated performance, because perform. Oh god. Oh god. Enter a word. You, I, me, he, she, they, them, her, his. I just don't know what to write, so I'll Pen. What was that? Paper is what I meant. Is what I meant to write. Writ. Written. Task. Start. Tasks. Starts. Started. Starting. Fail. About to lose this game, but it doesn't seem to go all that badly at the moment, because I am writing every shit. Okay, well, that is fun. That is really fun. I don't think I can. I wish it would tell you the score that you got, because I'm not looking at the score while I'm writing, so it should tell you on this screen. But this was fun. I'll pack everything up. Okay, and last one, I think I'm gonna go with this genome hacking, which is by the same people that did Narple, so I'm already excited because I loved Narple. This is a short non-binary visual novel about gender and genetics. So let's see. I'm only gonna go through the beginning of it because I'm not gonna have enough time to go through the whole thing. I don't know how long it is. I think it's gonna be a short game because it's just I think it's all of these are just kind of like a whoa, that scared me. All of these are pretty much just a demo, let's say. But yeah, I mean, let's start. Let's see. I'm not gonna have enough time to do anything. Now, what is your name is a good question because I never know, but I'll go with C. That is my online name. It always is. But I am looking for a new name. If you have any, I feel like a Faye every time that every time that the conversation about names comes up, because every time I'm like, if you have a spare name, like I'm looking for a new one, you know. Anyway, fuck. You need to run. You're late for your biolab practical exam. Horribly late. You can't remember if you even brought your lab coat, and your shoes are definitely not suitable for the occasion. You're scrambling through the Biological Sciences Center, a maze of hallways that all basically look the same. The lighting in this place feels sterile but dim, and the hallway seems longer than you ever remembered. You make it to your lab room. You always have to check. Which room was it again? I'm gonna go with 16867. You put your backpack on one of the benches to unzip it. Phew, you actually brought your coat. You pulled your Ziploc bag out and get suited up, hurriedly buttoning it to the top. You open the lab door and it was the right button. This is not your lab. Okay. This place is much scarier than your lab, to be completely honest. What is happening? It's dark as fuck and your eyes are struggling to adjust to the light. You're surrounded by grimy waste disposal barrels. Your nose is assaulted with a scent of formaldehyde and ammonia. Oof, you lift up your foot and your shoe sticks to the floor with a gross slump. You really wish you didn't wear Crocs today? Who wears Crocs to class? Come on, your Jibbits would not protect you from this one, that's for sure. You'd think with all the raving they do in lab about cleaning up spills, there wouldn't be random chemicals spread all over the floor. Where's the spill mix anyway? You'd think someone would have dealt with it already. You thought some things at the university were lax, but you didn't know it was this bad. You suppose you just ended up in the wrong room. This place is confusing as fuck anyway. You're not really sure how anyone found their way into this place. You turn around to open the door to leave, but as your hand touches the doorknob, you hear a revolting beating noise. Oof. Your stomach starts to churn. This noise sounds horribly animalistic and it's beginning to make you nauseous. There's almost something eerie about it, like this noise shouldn't be having this effect on you. You turn around and... Lucy! You scream. What the fuck is that? How the fuck does it know your name? Your stomach was just getting used to all the formaldehyde in the room, and now all you smell is flesh and iron. And every time you look at the being, you get waves of nausea directly to your stomach. It feels like you're doing everything to hold yourself together, and your brain aches from the chemicals in the room. You try to go back to the doorknob to escape, and give your brain some rest from being preserved at each second. What's wrong, my friend? You look back at the being. Who are you? How the hell do you know me? No need to be rude, dear friend. I know you and you know me, although you might not recognize me like this. I think I'd remember you if I ever saw you before. No offense. Don't you remember? I am every mouse disposed in these labs. I am every yeast and every amoeba. I am every blood agar plate and the colonies upon it. I am the fat and the sinew, alive and well. You have seen me many times before, and you will see me many times again. We remember you. You treated us well. Ah, I'm glad. You try to subtly cover your nose without the being noticing. The ammonia burns your eyes. My name is Refuse. This was the name given to me when I first created, before I could think. I know the connotations it has. I've yet to fully reclaim it, but I don't yet wish it to change. I suppose those changes will come with time. As it is, I use any pronouns for now. But anyways, I must ask you something. Already we are... I was literally speaking about changing names earlier. And now, I mean, I knew that this was about being non-binary, and for the record, I am non-binary. I don't know if you knew this, but I am non-binary. But yes, the name... for now, it's C. Who knows? We'll see. Well, I was actually just going to leave now. Please, I wish you to stay here, just for the moment. I haven't seen an old friend in so long. I mean, you don't have to stay. I understand how these things are. It's kinda dark and dank down here. I know. What the hell? Anything for an old friend who you didn't know was a friend at the time, and who you also did experiments on? You suppose you owed it to them. Go ahead. Oh, the little hurts. Ask me your question. I kinda owe you a listening ear, especially after all that you've been through. Oh, I was just... It's kinda cute. Oh, why is it so cute? Oh, I was just going to ask, what's your gender? Oh, it's okay if you don't know. That's actually partially why I was asking too. Might as well share. You kind of feel bad for them. It's gotta suck having so many flies buzzing around you at all times. Who the fuck knows? I mean... non-binary, I guess. That isn't a gender. I mean, I guess it kind of is. I feel... I mean... technically, the way that it's used... non-binary is a gender, like, I guess, but I don't see it as a gender. I don't see non-binary as being a gender in and of itself. I don't see male, female, non-binary. It is always the third option, but it's kind of like, you know, male, female, everything else to me. I am part of everything else, but I don't know exactly what that... like, non-binary means so many things. But I guess non-binary. Again, kind of like the name thing. I don't know, but I'll put C for now. I'll put non-binary for now. Thank you for sharing with me. If I may ask, why? Huh? It's okay if you don't have an answer for that either. It's just, I've been thinking about some things recently. How to explain this? Why? Who knows? I hear you. Thank you for sharing. I know it's not always easy to put into words. Or maybe it was. The reason why I'm asking is because I'm kinda struggling with it myself, you know. A lot of the human students in the lab seem to have at least a starting point. It feels like a lot of people have something to align to or not align to, or to at least base things off of. But for me, I have just so much to even start to consider. I'm mostly unicellular, as in, like, the majority of me live their lives as just bacterial and fungal colonies. Those parts of me kinda don't really have any of those gender concepts at all. All of us just chill and all of us are pretty similar. I mean, now that it's saying all of these things, I feel like I I have a better answer instead of who knows. It is because I never felt male growing up. That was always the expectation put upon me because I was born male. I was raised as a boy, and with all of the things like, oh, you're a boy, you need to play soccer, for example, football, wherever you're from, um, or you need to like cars and all of those things. And I always hated those things, the boy things. The expectation put upon me was always too much to be a boy, so that's why I'm non-binary. Because I don't recognize that. I don't recognize myself in any of that. It's not just liking soccer or cars, obviously, but it's just the whole thing. I never felt like a boy. I never felt male. So I guess non-binary is just the third thing. But if you ask me what my gender is specifically, I don't know. I'm just non-binary. I don't know exactly where I fit. I'm just not male, I guess, if that makes sense. They always get a giggle out of it. I hear their half mind chirping in the background even now that they just find it all unimportant. But a significant portion of me live their lives as animal tissue, which is more of a concept of the whole sex and gender thing. And even then, all of the animal tissues that I lived my lives as all had very different experiences with their representations of it all. And yet, in the end, I communicate using human language. So I'm kinda always searching how to represent myself in it in a way that feels good. You could say I'm agender, but I'm not all agender. But parts of me kinda are, and I'm still always searching for the right language. Yeah, I was also thinking agender maybe, but like I'm not fully agender. Like I'm not fully not male. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not fully not female. Like I'm. I don't feel female. Like I don't feel male, but I don't. I like to express myself in feminine things and in masculine things, and I'm still always searching for the right language. Yep. Yep. I guess it's just like I feel like I gotta change it up a lot to accurately represent myself. I'm a whole concoction of genetic material from all sorts of different sources, and all parts of me have a different opinion. Something that makes one part of me feel good makes the others feel very, very weird. I understand, kinda. I could switch it up, but then I'd always have one piece of the odds with the others. This is too relatable. Refute. Refuse, I feel you. I feel like refuse. I think the solution could. I think the solution could be to just use it or a day. That way I stray from gendering any specific part and consider myself as a whole. And there's the whole name issue. I feel that it's just easiest to go with what I was assigned. Refuse, no matter the connotation. It would be easier than asking all of my parts to come up with a name that suits us all. What do you think? See, I like this. Let's all of your parts be acknowledged as individuals making up a collective group. But I don't like the name then. I don't like that. If I say this, will they be like okay, then I'll go with they, but I'll keep refuse as a name, because I don't like refuse as a name. But also, you could try to collectively work towards a name and go with using that name instead of pronouns. I'll go with that. This works. I hadn't thought of that. It'll take a while to come to consensus. There's so much of us. But this way, I suppose all of our parts will be able to find something they're okay with. When we're bound together by agreed upon name instead of pronoun, we can move forward under this name as a collective. Thank you so much for your help. It gave me a lot to think on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do a creepy voice, but it's going all over. I think a lot of me still has some parts to mull over, but I feel more at peace with it now. Much appreciated. And please, think of me the next time you find me in Diagar. You stand there, standing by. You're going to meet Refuse again, and it certainly changed your perception on the environment around you. You hope Refuse will still be chill with you after learning you had autoclaved your plates last time. I don't know what that means, but sure. And that's that. You missed your lab exam, but that's okay. The end of Refuse's story. And that's that. I mean, that last one really hit home. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we went from narpals and drawing a cute little guy and draw a creature here from these two to something that was like, come on now. There is a second one that there is a sequel to it over here, which I might play, but I'm gonna play that on my own because I don't want to have another crisis on video. But that was really good. I really like that one. I mean, I like them all. They were all really, really interesting. I'll leave a link in the description with this collection, and if you do try any of these, let me know in the comments what you thought about them. Let me know which one is your favorite between these. If you do, another one that that looked really interesting was this one, Albertan Endangered Animals as well, or Recalibration, a dystopian interactive fiction piece, again by Pewter and Tunip, which is the same as these other ones. So yeah, I do want to try more of Elaine Marley and the Ghost Ship. I mean, this one is also one that looked interesting. Chatbot Compliance as Saturn. I mean, there's a few that look really interesting, but I didn't really have time to play all of these. But if you do play them, let me know in the comments what they're like and which one is your favorite. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!